Now, from the Valley of the Sun, EA Sports welcomes you inside State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix, Arizona. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Arizona Cardinals. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Off we go from Glendale. Oh, nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Right away is Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Just shy of midfield. Here's 2nd and 7. On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Third and 7. To throw is Dart. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the Eagle draft. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Allen going to keep it on his own read. Oh, he's going nowhere. Knocked down hard in the backfield.
So it's just a simple read, but it's really well defended. They had both the give and the pull reads both accounted for, and the play ends up going nowhere.
To the air on third down, here's Allen. Over the middle, it's Harrison. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's fourth down. They'll try and run for it. He's going to have the Cardinals first down as they manage to convert. That'll keep this drive alive.
This play should always end up converting a fourth down, especially at this distance. But you can't tell me there weren't some nerves on that sideline as they sent that play in to snap it. But fortunately, nothing to worry about. The offense gets it done.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Middle. Half. 56.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
Going back in the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble. One of the Giants has it. Oh, big hole left side. Inside the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, New York. And Greg, he talked about it all week. Not just stop him with the defense, but make impact plays, and that is as big a play as you can ask for.
Yeah, across the league, Mike, this continues to be a huge point of emphasis. Every defensive coach starts practice with takeaway circuits. How can we find ways to take the ball away? In this case, they force the fumble, scoop, score, 6 points.
Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
44-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards from the pickup. Second and 6.
Regular. 56. Put it in. Half 10. Monday. Hey, home. What's that?
Now Allen. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It'll be a pickup 10. It's an Arizona first down. is Ashton Genty. And he'll be taken down with the first down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with first and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Inside, he's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Giants has it.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is the fact that the defense just continues to pursue to the ball. Every defense focuses on get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible, because if the guy in front of you, he misses the tackle or he falls down, you have to be there to make up for it. The pursuit to the ball is not only how they're able to get him down, it's ultimately how they're able to take the ball away.
On first down, Dart. That's complete to the tight end, Theo Johnson. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
The 26-yard line.
Now the former Sundowner, Cam Scatterboo. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Quick throw, and it's going to wind up incomplete. That was the run-pass option. Choose pass. Defender able to close it down and bring up fourth down. On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drop. This is brought in up past the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Allen's going to make the read and hold on here. And he'll be met in the backfield and drop behind the line of scrimmage.
Dexter Lawrence. Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11 at the 25-yard line.
On second down, Jenkins. And he goes forward. Good gain on that one. Pick up bait out to the 33-yard line.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game. Force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
He's got his man. It's Harrison. Inside the 20. And he will score. Marvin Harrison Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Extra point attempt to come here. His kick is good. And the Cardinals will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all top, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. This is short kick, returnable from the 13. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. the handoff. Here comes Tracy. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, easier to convert.
Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
It's not just the blockers creating yards for him out there. He created most of that yardage on his own, shrugging off the initial tackle attempt and continuing to rumble downfield.
Well, here down the field will fall incomplete.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime lose. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On the give, it's Tracy. That's going to be pretty close. Looked at first glance that he had it in. He does. First down.
It's a gain of 2.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Now he gives a scatter move, running right. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. From the 46, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing is Dark. The outside, caught by Neighbors. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 14 yards on that pass play there. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down, New York.
They'll run with Tracy. Finding room to the 20. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Out of shotgun, it's Dark. Flush to his right. He's going to run it, and he will score! Jackson Dark, touchdown, Giants. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Allen. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. It's 2nd down.
been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Alert! Alert! 319! Look out!
Now Allen to throw on second down. He's going to let one fly for Addison. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 73 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point, up and good. And the Cardinals will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. And it's a forward kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Throwing. Dark. The neighbor's wide open. It's complete. Down the sideline. And he will go all the way. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, New York. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
His kick is good. That's the score. Giants 21, Cardinals 14.
The kickoff team is out of the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From a yard deep, he's going to bring it out. Yeah. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. At the 24-yard line. So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Hey, hold. Hey, top. Middle. What's up?
From the gun, Josh Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
What's up?
Allen now on second down. He'll get this one to the safety valve, complete, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. A gain of 11 on that one. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Alert! Right, ready! What's up?
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That is brought in. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. 55 yards on the game.
Simply put, you just have to be more disciplined along the back end, Mike, especially when you're playing against a quarterback like this. I mean, his ability to identify mismatches so quickly and then target them with the ball, you've got to take away that space, change up the looks.
Fighting for the goal line. He lost the football. It's out. And the Giants come up with it. Talk about a big swing there. The offense was driving, had it in the red zone, looking to score. Not only does the defense stop them, Greg, they get the ball back, and they improve the field position with a nice fumble return.
And what a change of events. You find yourself defending your own side of the field, and next thing you know, you scoop. For a minute, it looked like there was going to be a score, but either way, after running out of gas, he sets his offense up in a great situation.
And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10. Now it's Tracy looking to run. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll keep it on the ground here again. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. Now timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd, and it'll come with 15 seconds to play in this first half. Out of the gun, 3rd down. It's dark. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw of the day, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy certainly one.
Couple of first downs to start this drive. They're 1st and 10 up at the 42. Operating for Gum, it's Dark. He'll get back to the former volunteer, Jalen Hyatt. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. 1st and 10. Dark. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. 3rd quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be taken at the goal line, and he'll return it. Oh, he's got room past the 30. Look at him go. And he will dive into the end zone. 98 yards. Touchdown, Arizona. The extra point is good. And the Cardinals will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
To throw, it's Dark on 1st and 10. Oh, the pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit,
that'll be intercepted. Picked off by Max Melton. And he is going to bring lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Next, the score, Cardinals 28, Giants 21.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return starts at the 13. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. From 29. Here's second down and 4. The throw is Dart. He's got his man. That's Neighbors. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here's Dart on first and 10. That's caught over the middle by Johnson. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. First down, Giants.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
A run straight ahead. That's Scatterboot. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another first down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you can have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
This one taken in by White. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down. A carry here for Tracy. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These are the impact plays that this linebacker is capable of, like not only dissecting and determining where the ball was going, but then to shoot through the line of scrimmage and make this tackle for a loss. That's a big-time play by a really good player.
On the give, it's Scatterboot. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Looking to throw. It's Dart, and that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
Here comes the return for a yard or 2 deep. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. A quick toss into the hands of Addison. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that gets him a first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Tight. Monday.
From the gun, here is Allen. That is caught, and he'll take it on in. Marvin Harris Jr. Touchdown, Cardinals. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Fuck out my way, motherfucker.
Takes this to the other side of midfield. Try again here. Second and 10. On the ground, right back to Tracy. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
It's third and 10.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That's caught. It's Tyrone Tracy. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. Well short of the first down mark. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's fourth down. They'll go, and here's Dart. Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have the Giants' first down. They come up with a big one there to keep the drive moving and then stop.
A gain of 22 yards. First down, New York.
On the ground, it's Scalaboo. Had to push through that one tackler, but he is wrapped up right at the line of scrimmage.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no good.
And the Giants are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown. Give them a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Tracy will take this in for a Giants touchdown. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Here's a big moment for Big Blue. The Giants are going to go for two. Here's Dart. Got to him. It was hit as he threw it. It's incomplete, and they come up empty, trying for two. a one-score game as they kick it away. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. On 1st and 10, it's Allen. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Really nice coverage there defensively. And here you find yourself in a one-score game. Like, he understands the value of protecting the ball. Really smart decision. Throw it away. Snap it again.
Automatic only about 3. So it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Regular. Out. Ready. Off 52.
Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. He's going to have that 1st down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
To throw on 1st and 10, Allen. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Tight.
From the gun, it's Allen. Quick throw, taken in. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. He did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. He's down right at the 40, but that is good enough to move the chains. 1st down. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Open man downfield, it's Allison. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a 1st down to boot.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conserved. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Converted twice on 3rd down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a 3rd time? Out of the gun, here's Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. The defense uses its 2nd timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. So, a big one coming for their veteran kicker. Now, this is scooped up by a member of the offense.
And that's just a really good effort there. Remember, if he misses the ball and he runs into the kicker, that's an automatic first down, but he doesn't. Not only does he get through almost untouched, he's able to get a hand on it and block the kick.
On 1st and 10, here is Dart. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And it's recovered by one of his teammates. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. They try with the screen with Scatterboo. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Giants.
Out of shotgun. It's Dart. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 44-yard line.
Here's a 2nd down. Dart gonna throw it again. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down. To the air once more is Dart. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And he will have a Giants first down. Gonna have it by plenty. Huge gainer on 4th down.
It's a gain of 32. First down.
Throwing again, Dart. To the outside, he's got Smith. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pick up of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll stick to the ground. And the Giants are going to be set up 1st and goal. Strong running brings them to the 9.
And the Giants first down.
Operating from the gun, it's Dart. That's taken in. What a catch by Neighbors.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching. Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
This crowd doing everything they can before 3rd and goal. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The tight end using the middle of the field. I got a tight end next to me who's caught 60 NFL touchdowns, knows how to operate down in those spaces.
And that was my favorite place to operate, Mike. I always had this rule. The closer you got to the middle of the field, the worse they got at defending the pass. So that's why I wanted to work.
As he will get into the end zone. The conversion is good, and the lead is up to 3 here in the 4th quarter.
Not a real complicated breakdown needed here, Mike. In short yardage situations like that, if you have confidence in both your back and your offensive line, sometimes it's the simplest plays that have the best results.
And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. forced to his right. Taking off. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Allen now on second down. To the middle of the field. Taken in by Addison. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Over the middle, it's Harrison. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Here's first down.
Cardinals first down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, throw here for Allen. That's hot downfield by Harrison. Back-to-back targets, back-to-back completions. That one for 16 and the first down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The PAT up and good. And the Cardinals have taken a 4-point advantage.
Giants 38.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it.